All right, we're alive.
We're live. Evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm Matt Albertjayes. This is a quick update around the Yes Group Leeds meeting next week. So really excited. Looking forward to it. It's next Thursday, the 1st. Tickets are available. There'll be a link somewhere here where you can get tickets. And it's going to be an amazing evening. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll tell you, the Yes Group has made such a difference over the last few years when I've been a member attending the meetings in London. And it's been amazing working with Carl and the rest of the team to get the meeting up and running in Leeds, which we're really looking forward to next week. So we've got two amazing speakers, one being Carl, who we're going to speak to in a minute, and the other being Neri, who ran the Yes Group until fairly recently in the local area. So it's going to be a bit of a somewhat reunion, get together, a lot of new people, some old people as well. It's going to be a great evening. So we've got Carl on the line here, and I was just going to invite him in, and maybe you can start by saying hi, Carl, and just say maybe what you're most excited about the meeting next week.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to seeing some friends that I haven't seen for a while. Catherine and Neri, dear friends, and they really looked after us at the Yes Group in Huddersfield. Also, some other friends I know from Leeds, as well as meeting up with yourself, because it's great to keep in contact with a strong, positive peer group, and that's really where the Yes Group started. It's all about finding people that are on a journey, similar journey, that are curious about how they can change their psychology through personal development to build a mindset for achieving more. And when I say achieving more, I'm talking not just about material success, but I'm talking about just being happier and having more fun and just learning to communicate better so that we have better relationships.
That sounds amazing. I'm just wondering, Carl, because obviously the groups have been running for a long time now. I think this is the 25th anniversary year, actually. And I'm just curious to know, from the contact you've had with people coming along to the events, what you found to be the biggest value that people have tended to get from the meetings.
Well, that's a great question. There's always good content. I think friendships, ultimately, because friendships and relationships with people that they meet someone who they connect with, they find people that they can learn from, they discover new things from those people and go on different journeys because of that. So that may mean they are a catalyst for someone else in some change, or they may be that they are become business partners or in a relationship. And I know of more than one couple that have ended up getting married who met at the Yes Group. So there's really lots of opportunity to discover new things and find and meet positive new people. Yeah, so I think that's the bottom line.
Just on that point about the network and meeting new people, I've got to say that has really been my experience. That
Okay.
I went to UPW first in 2012 and had an amazing time. It was incredible. But I've got to say things went a bit flat afterwards. And one of the reasons they went flat is because I didn't have that network of people. I had
Right.
this memory, and the memory sort of felt quite a long way away, actually, once you get home and you sort of say, right, what do I do with this stuff? But when I went to UPW again in 2016, I met some people there that were involved in the Yes Group, and they sort of gave me a flyer or whatever. I thought, yes, that's exactly what I need. I need to get that continuity, regular contact with people that are on that journey, that are going to give me that regular sort of dose of inspiration and energy. So I can really accord with that myself. I was just speaking to someone earlier, actually, and he was saying he'd been to UPW as well, and sort of sharing how, he had some goals, but they'd gone a bit flat. And I asked him, what he thought the key thing had been, and he actually acknowledged that he kind of got back into his daily grind, daily job, and sort of hadn't really got that group around him. So I can really see that, both to say from my own experience and from other people. So I guess with that in mind, what would you say, Carl, to people that are thinking of coming? Maybe they've looked on the site and they've got it tentatively in the diary, but they're not quite sure. Maybe there's some other competing things. What would you say to people who are sort of thinking about coming?
Well, it's a simple, what have we got to lose? Try it out, and, we're not there to make you do anything, and we're not responsible for your growth or your personal development. It's really just a forum and an opportunity, and you have to take it if it's there. And if you meet people that you connect with, then you're more likely to keep coming back. And if you keep coming back, you're going to be building the community, and building a community ultimately leads to more people in the room, more discovery, more options, and ultimately the bigger name speakers will travel because they've got a larger audience to speak to.
Definitely. So it's a win-win-win on the night
Yeah,
and a win
of
in
course.
future as well. And I
Yeah,
guess that's another point, just to say that one of the things we want people to come and have an amazing evening, but part of the growth is also people getting involved and taking on some roles, some responsibility. And I know, from personal experience, I know the people that can really shift something. So, me myself, from being a member and attending regularly to actually taking some responsibility, as you know, Carl, with the Basket Brigade last year.
indeed, you did.
It
Yeah,
was an
lots.
amazing event, but I really learned so much from taking that on. So for where people are ready and they feel comfortable, they've got something to give, and we've all got something to give. Um, we'd love to meet people that want to get involved and help us, get the word out and really grow. So
Yeah, I mean, Tony Robbins talks about the 6 human needs, and one of those is contribution, and that is something that we've championed in the Yes Group. So we do the Basket Brigade, and we're always up for supporting any Yes Group that wants to create a Basket Brigade, which is a day of contribution where we go out and make a difference to people locally. And you played a great, significant leadership role in that, and you came up with some new ideas for us, which challenged our current processes, and that was really good because that's what it's about. Different people bring different strengths and different ideas to make things better. And through the years of 25 years, I mean, it's I can't take responsibility for the success of the S Group because it's really been about so many other people bringing their energy, bringing their ideas. And, we've created things like the Code of Honor. We've created um, uh, rules of the room so that everybody gets value, all sorts of ideas. Some of those I've thought, I don't like that much. And it's worked really well. So, it is about collaboration, and it is about finding a way that what's the best way, not our own way, if you like.
yeah. I mean, just on that contribution, I might give a quick heads up. I'm going to be saying something about this on the night, but I know the contribution bit is really integral to the Yes Group, and we're going to have some amazing times in these meetings, but we really want to give something back as well. And in the spirit of the Yes Group and the Basket Brigade, I would love if there is energy and a will for people to join me in creating some baskets this year. And we do it just before Christmas, and it's a fantastic experience, not only for the people involved in doing it, but for the people that receive as well. And so, yeah, I'm going to be talking more
Yeah.
about that on the evening. Do you want to say anything about Basket Brigade, Carl?
All I'll just say for people who don't know what it is, we create hampers of food by fundraising in various ways, hampers of food, and we deliver them anonymously to families at Christmas who are not in a position to potentially afford that luxury. So that's really where it's at.
Great.
In a
Fantastic.
simple answer.
Great. Just we talked about the contribution and the network and the participation. In terms of the content, did you want to say a bit about what you're going to be sharing on the night, Carl? Please?
Sure. I think it's really important I say that the first thing is I never set out to be a speaker. And in some ways, I don't even think about myself as a speaker. I think of myself as an expert in personal development just by the fact that I have spent so much time in it, doing it and learning from other people, and in NLP terms, modeling other people, learning what they do and doing what they do. So I saw all these friends of mine come into the Yes Group when they just sort of arrived from Tony Robbins and go on to be these leading lights in the environment. And I was just like, well, they're why can't I do that sort of thing? And what are they doing? So I just modeled them and just started to test it out, get on the stage, make a few announcements. And that's what one of the S Group principles is about, bringing people through as leaders. So it's about giving people opportunity to play a part and then get on the stage and do that, and then maybe go on to do other things as well. So in terms of the content, I'm going to just talk about a personal journey I've been on, but making some key distinctions and what I believe is my sort of ultimate strategy, shortcut strategy to personal growth. So I'll save that one for the detail of the evening. But it's really, for me, talking about personal leadership. And ultimately, as I say, I never set out to be a speaker. In fact, in my previous career, way back 25 years ago, when I used to run events, I used to pay someone to make announcements because I was too shy and too embarrassed to get on the stage with a mic, even if it was a dark room. So, it's it's what personal development's done for me, and how I've grown. So that's some things I want to share. And I do believe that it's relevant to everybody. And I have great faith in Niri Patel, because I've seen him in action, and he is an awesome speaker, and will create some extra nuggets of information that will give people some things to go and think about. And every time we have a Yes Group, we're really looking to say, we've given you some ideas tonight that if you implement can change your life. You know, we're not there to just fluff it up and go rah rah rah, we're amazing, you're amazing, let's go home. It's really something practical, as well as the networking and the friendship.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it, Carl. I've got to say, it's been a pleasure working with you on setting the thing
Thanks.
up, and it's going to be even more of a pleasure, you know, joining you on the night and sharing it with everyone that can make it. So,
Yeah, and long may Leeds reign in terms of at least another 25 years, and I'm sure it will.
Excellent. Well, maybe we'll leave it there then, Carl. But thanks again for everything you've done, and we're really, really looking forward to having you.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt. Looking forward to the 1st of March with you. Cheers. See you later, everyone. See you there.
All right. Cheers. Bye.